Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, we are going to be doing my predictions for Matchday 25 of the Premier League season. So let's get straight into it. So guys, the first game is today, and it is Fulham against Wolves. Now, this is going to be an absolute classic game. I think it's going to be a really entertaining game. And I see Fulham taking this, I think, 2-1 for a Fulham win. Should do it at Craven Cottage, at home for them. I think a 2-1 win for them. Now, moving on to tomorrow, Saturday, of course, it was supposed to be Newcastle against Brighton, and seeing as it's the cup between Newcastle and Manchester United, that they aren't playing tomorrow, Newcastle, so that's why that one has been postponed. So then moving on to the actual first game on Saturday is Everton against Aston Villa, and I see a draw here. I think a 1-1 draw here should be the final result, I would say. So then moving on to Leeds against Southampton, I think a Leeds win at home at Ellen Road. I think a 1-0 Leeds win should seal it for them. So I'm moving on to Leicester against Arsenal. Again, I think that this is going to be a really good game, a really entertaining game to say the least. And I think a Leicester win, I do think that Leicester might just edge it. I think a 2-1 Leicester win at home might just seal it for them, you know. Okay, then moving on, we have West Ham against Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go for a West Ham win. I think it should be quite comfortable for West Ham. So I'm going to go for a cheeky West Ham win. So then moving on to the second to last game of Saturday's match day is Bournemouth against Manchester City. And I'm going to go for a Manchester City win. I think it'd be quite comfortable for us, and we should come away back to Manchester with all 3 points. So then moving on to the final game on Saturday is Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Now, if there was any time for Palace to play Liverpool, it would be right now, because they're coming off some pretty poor form, and of course they did lose 5-2 in the Champions League to Real Madrid during the week after being up 2-0 and throwing it away and bottling it. So I'm going to go for a Palace win at home as well. I think a 1-0 Crystal Palace win for them. So to move on to Sunday, we have Spurs against Chelsea, and I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. Why? Because Chelsea need to bounce back. Of course, they did lose last weekend to Southampton 1-0 at home at Stamford Bridge, which is not good by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. And then, of course, on Wednesday, it is Manchester United against Brentford, of course, because United are in the cup tomorrow against Newcastle. So I'm going to go for a United win at home against Brentford. Should be quite comfortable for them. So let's do a quick recap. Okay, so we have a Fulham win. We have a draw between Everton and Aston Villa. We have a Leeds win. We have a Leicester win. A West Ham win. A Manchester City win. A Crystal Palace win. A Chelsea win. And then finally, guys, we have a Manchester United win. So yeah, that is it for Matchday 25 of the Premier League season. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And of course, until next time, I will catch you later. Goodbye.